celebrating National Education Day and World Radiographic Day, we acknowledge the profound impact of both in our life, from classroom to the clinic, and knowledge and innovation and transforming our world.
Today, we delve into the theme, radiographers seeing the unseen. It's a theme that encapsulates the very essence of our profession. We radiographers are the silent heroes who illuminate the invisible, transforming the unseen into the understood.
With every X-ray, CT, MRI and ultrasound, we peer into the human body and revealing secrets that would otherwise remain hidden. We are the eyes that see beyond the surface, the mind that interprets the complex and hand that guide the technology.
Our work is not just about taking pictures, it's about providing critical information that helps healthcare providers making life-saving decisions. We are the bridge between the patient and the diagnosis, often the first line of defense in battle against disease.
Today, let's celebrate the countless hours of our dedication, the unwavering commitment to the patient care, and the relentless of the excellence that define our profession.
We will be showcasing incredible work of our radiographers through inspiring stories, informative presentations, and captivating demonstrations.
So let's mark on this journey together as we explore the fascinating world of radiology and pay tribute to unseen heroes who make it possible.
Today, we are excited to delve into a series of insightful presentations, captivating performances, and inspiring speech.
To begin this exciting event, it's my pleasure to invite our esteemed Ms. Nikhil Praveen to the stage for a warm welcome that will set the perfect tone for what lies ahead. Let's give her a huge round of applause.
Respected Vice Principal Sir and our esteemed faculty members over here. I welcome all the students of Health Sciences over here to join us on the day of World Radiography Day. Being the Program Coordinator of Medical Radiology Department, I welcome you all. Today, we are going to reflect on the pioneering discovery of Wilhelm Conrad Roentgen. He is the one because we are here. The theme of the radiographers you can see is the radiographers seeing the unseen. The miracle which we people are seeing by seeing the internal structures of the body. Today, we are going to have a lot of things like discussion, presentation and the engaging activities by our health sciences student and the radiology students over here. So, let's start the function. Thank you.
Welcome to World Radiography Day, a day to see the unseen, where radiographers light the path, a healing beam so keen. This year's theme, Radiographers Seeing the Unseen, perfectly captures the powerful role radiographers play in healthcare. Imagine a world where hidden health issues remain invisible, a broken bone missed, a tumor undetected. Radiographers make the invisible visible, bringing clarity to what would otherwise remain in the shadows. Through advanced imaging technology, they create a roadmap of the human body that guides doctors and often unlocking answers that saves lives. Their expertise shines a light on health mysteries, allowing us to see what the naked eye cannot, and guiding every step of the patient's journey to healing. Radiographers are the unseen heroes, operating behind the scenes but providing critical images that are at the heart of diagnosis and treatment. Their work involves not just technology but a blend of precision, skill and care to capture images that lead to early detection and better health outcomes. This year's theme, Radiographers Seeing the Unseen, reminds us to honor these professionals who see the unseen, bridging the gap between what lies beneath and medical insights that keep us healthy. At last, I want to express my gratitude to everyone in the field of radiology. Your work inspires us, and as future healthcare professionals, we look forward to collaborating with you in providing best care for the patients. Once again, wishing you all a very happy World Radiography Day. Thank you so much.
Enlightening introduction. Give her a huge round of applause. A world without radiology is a world without clarity. With that, I would like to invite Ms. Kashish Jamra on stage, who will share insightful thoughts on World Radiographic Day. Please welcome her.
Good morning, everyone. I wish you a very World Radiography Day and Education Day also. Respected Vice Principals, teachers and all my dear friends, I am Kashish from the first semester of BMRIT. We all are gathered here on the auspicious occasion of the World Radiography Day. I feel very elated to present a speech on World Radiography Day. Doctors save the life by preventing disease, and we radiographers help doctor by creating and interpreting the image of body's internal structures. We all are the bridge between illness and wellness. Radiography are the key of identifying what's wrong with the internal functioning of our body. Radiography Day observed on the November 8th in each year. This day we commemorates the discovery of X-ray by Wilhelm Conrad Roentgen in 1895, a breakthrough that revolutionized the medicine and opened the doors of modern diagnostic imaging. Radiology has since become an indispensable field touching every area of medicine and saving countless lives. On this day, we also honor the radiologists, radiographers, technicians, and other healthcare workers who bring these life-saving technologies to us. Their expertise are the backbone of countless medical decisions, from emergency trauma cases to routine emergency screening. World Radiology Day reminds us the importance of continuous innovation and research in this field. World Radiography Day reminds us the importance of continuous innovation and research in this field. Today's advancement in AI, machine learning, and 3D imaging pushes the radiology further than ever, making it faster, more accurate, and accessible to more people. As we celebrate World Radiology Day, let us acknowledge the profound impact on this field on our life, also the life of further generation. Let us also renew the commitment to supporting innovation in radiology and to making those technologies available to all who need this. Thank you.
Thank you, Kashish, for such a information. Peering into a human body, a marvel of modern machine. With that, I have a pleasure of inviting Mr. Gurkamalpreet Singh to the stage. He will delivering into a fascinating world of CT technology, especially exploring the revolution of the detectors technology from single detector to multi-detector. Now I would like to hand over the mic to Gurkamal Singh.
So, I'll be presenting a presentation on CT and its generation. So, how it developed over the years. Okay. So, MD CT, which we are using currently. So, next slide, please. So, for CT or computer tomography, we commonly also call it CAT, that is computer axial tomography, which was known earlier. So, it is one of the most used radiological modality. It is used to construct 3D images of human body for diagnostic purposes. Okay, so sir, please next slide if you can. So, what is the principle behind the CT scan machine? So, principle is that in CT scan machine there is gantry that revolves and create a single slide with each revolution. The slide is a 2D image. We combine these 2D images with computers to make a 3D image which we use. So next slide. We have different densities there. So less dense bones, okay, such as bones, absorb more radiation, and less dense tissues such as tissues, lungs, blood, they absorb less radiation. So there is less absorption. So we can get, you can say, darker image there because there is more radiation. So the next slide. So in CT scan we have a unit known as Hounsfield unit. Okay. So according to these units we can guess what part is it. Okay. Like for example, bone is gonna be about 1000 units. Okay. When we get the image, we can just click on that part and we see. Okay. So 1000 Hounsfield units means it's bone. Okay. and if it is air, it is going to be minus 1000. Okay, so if there is some cavity, so we'll get a white patch and that will show minus 1000 household units. So these are the few main units which we use, like for liver, white matter in the brain, gray matter in the brain, blood, muscle, kidney, and cerebrospinal fluid. So these are common things we identify, and if something is not within these ranges, like if there is tumor, we'll get something that it's not a part of our body. So we can identify that mass by these numbers. Next slide. Next slide. So we'll be discussing about 6 generations of city. Okay, so this is a basic chart showing what changes we made. Okay, so like I'll be discussing them in detail in further slides. So but basically why we developed the next generation. So first was to show the CT scan basic. Okay, next was for faster imaging, but it was again slow. Then we got faster imaging and all anatomy, okay, from third generation. Okay, then again we had some artifact, that is image was not clear. So to make that artifact, ring artifact removed, we developed the fourth generation, and then we developed fifth because there was again some problems. Okay, so I'll be discussing these problems one by one. So now first generation. Okay, first generation is known as translation rotation motion, because I'll be showing you the animation for that, and it has a pencil beam radiation. Okay, so main point in the first generation is the pencil beam and the translation rotation motion. Okay, but it takes 180 degrees for a single scan. Okay, so when the whole gantry moved 180 degrees, only then we get a single scan. So that is why it took a lot of time per scan, like 1.5 minutes. Okay, so we have to create an image. It could take 45 minutes or hour depending on the part you are imaging. Mostly it was used for brain, so for that it could take about 45 minutes to 1 hour. Okay, so advantages was because it was a single beam, there was very less scattering of radiation. Okay, so and disadvantage include it took a lot of time, image reconstruction was slow. Sodium iodide was one of the contrast media used at that time. It was very you can say hydroscopic, that is it absorbed moisture upon contact, so it wasn't ideal for the use. Complex mechanical motion, poor spatial resolution, short rotation angles, and only designated for head. Okay, next slide, sir. So next scene, we only had one X-ray tube and one detector there. Okay, so for just taking one scan, first X-ray tube go this detector, then translation motion comes like this. Okay, and then we were supposed to rotate entire thing. Okay, so next slide. So this one was the first one which we developed. First the detectors, then we rotate the gantry. Only after completing 180 degrees was one image created. Okay, now second generation. In second generation we call it mini fan beam city. Okay, because so can you just do the next slide first. So in this modality, instead of a single pencil beam, we change it into a small fan beam and with detectors, which then again translated coming from one place to another. Then we rotate it. Okay, because it was a fan beam, it was faster. So can you just backslide? So it make our scans very fast, about 0.5 seconds. Okay, but then again for each scan we have to take a lot of time. ओके सर, एक्चुअली मुझे एक से पिछली वाली स्लाइड चाहिए, बैक सेकेंड जनरेशन पे होंगे सर, मैं एक से पीछे नेक्स्ट. सो इट टुक 30 detectors were there in this one. Okay, so what were the advantages? It has shorter scan time, increased speed of scanning due to increased number of detectors, large rotation instruments. Okay, what were disadvantages? Now because there was a fan shaped beam, there was a lot of scattering there. Okay, then again sodium iodide didn't change here. Complex mechanism of motion, because for after each scan we have to rotate the machine. Okay, so it was complex because translation and rotation we have to coordinate, otherwise the image wasn't proper, it could give artifacts. So can you come to third generation now? This one. Okay. Now third generation, it is known as large fan beam system, in which we had one X-ray tube creating a large fan beam over multiple detectors. So, sir, can you come back to the slide? Yes. Third generation. Yes. So, because of the large number of detectors, we were getting a very short time, that was 0.5 seconds. Okay. Now, sir, advantage and disadvantage. So, because of the improvement in detector systems, it was lot faster, data acquisition was faster, shorter scan time, spatial resolution, but now, okay, now because there was a large number of detectors, if even one detector was faulty, we will get something called ring artifact. Because one detector was faulty, the entire motion which was circular, it gave us a ring in the radiograph. Okay, so this was a major disadvantage, but this was the first generation of CT scan which was practical, because the rest of were very unpractical because of their translation motion. So this these types of machine we can still see in some hospitals. Now I have already explained the ring artifact. Now fourth generation. Now in fourth generation, what we did for remove the artifact was we make the entire circular thing with detectors. Only the X-ray tube rotated. Okay. So by doing this, we didn't need to move our detectors, so it became very fast. The X-ray tube was just opposite to the detectors. About 4,800 detectors were used. X-ray tube move inside the detector. Okay, so advantages was the ring artifact was reduced because it wasn't the same detectors that were rotating. But again, if one detector was faulty, we will get the artifact somewhere. The disadvantage was high patient dose because a large beam was being used, and high cost, and it was very sensitive to scattering of radiations. Now fourth generation came with two types. One I have already discussed, rotating fan beam within the circular detectors, and then we had one more, that is nurturing fan beam. So in this type of detector, we had the detector ring, but the X-ray tube was outside and it exposed at an angle. So first the nearer angle were getting exposed, then the farther ones. So this was not used much because of the angle. Now this fifth generation was totally different, because instead of using X-ray, we use a proton beam. We had a 210 degree of detectors, and then we have the electron beam, and the patient was in between. We were exposing them with the electron beam, and then the detectors were capturing that image. But the thing was, it was only developed for cardiac imaging. It wasn't used widely for other parts, but it was very good for the checking for the motion of the heart. Okay. Now I have discussed the motion artifact. So problem is that when the X-ray tube is rotating inside that, we have a lot of complex wiring. To combat that wiring system, because each time you put a rotation, you need to rotate it back so you can take the next scan. So that was again the big problem. To combat that problem, we developed slip ring technology. It had electromagnetic devices which transmit power and data between the X-ray tube, the detectors, and the parts, so that energy could be transferred without interrupting the rotations, which make the CT scan incredibly fast. So they are made of silver or graphite, which are very good conductors, and we have three different types of slip ring. So first one was the high voltage power to the X-ray tube. Second provided the low voltage power to the control system and the rotating gantry. Last one was for transferring data. You can see this is the slip ring, and we have different parts here. Okay. Now coming to the currently used model, the 6th and 7th generations are very blurry because we have continuous advancements in them. So some put this part in 6th, some put this advancement in 7th. So To discuss that, we need to understand what is helical or spiral CT. So helical CT was like, we have rotation of the gantry, so it is continuously rotating. But if we added the patient table movement, which was getting inside, like the patient table is going inside and this is the gantry rotation, so with each movement and the rotation, it automatically takes a single slice, which make it even more faster. Now for the 6th generation, we had a 3rd or 4th generation machine with slip ring technology and helical motion. That is the 6th generation machine developed in 1990. It had a 360-degree motion without the cables, so, and with the helical motion, which was incredibly fast. Okay, so for this we have 2 different types of CT. One is single slice CT and one is multi slice CT. Now single slice was like the patient was coming and we take single slices. Okay, but what we're currently using is the MDCT, multi-detector CT scan. So multi-detector CT scan, what it did was, it has a rows of detectors. So at a single time, we could take multiple slices. It uses again 3rd or 4th generation CT scan machine with slip rings and the helical motion. But what important was, we have rows of multiple detectors, so that in single scan we could take multiple slices. We can see linear arrays because we have different types. We could see linear with same width, we could see adaptive with different widths, or we can see hybrid which had different types of arrays in it. Thank you.
That was a great presentation. It's amazing to see like how far the CT technology has come. Next we have Gungun and
Shreya Saha from BMRIT 3rd SAM. We're wishing you a National Education Day along with World Radiography Day. Thank you for joining us as we present our poster on radiographers seeing the unseen. Radiographers play a vital role in healthcare by using advanced imaging technologies to reveal what's hidden inside the body. Through X-ray, CT scans, MRI, and more, we provide critical insights that aid in accurate diagnosis and effective treatment planning.
Saying the unseen is just not a phrase, it's our commitment to patient care. We help to detect disease early, support physicians with precise information, and provide a compassionate care to patients during their journey. We are proud to be a part of a field that makes such a difference, and we are excited to show our work with you today. Thank you. Thank you.
Good morning all. My name is Adil Rashid Malik. I am Assistant Professor of Radiology. So first of all, I would like to welcome all of you here on this auspicious event, National Education Day, and also we are having a Radiology Day, right? We celebrate normally on 8th November, but due to some circumstances, unfortunately, we are now celebrating it, World Radiography Day, right? So I would like to start with some basic things, like this is the occasion, this is all belonging to you, it's your day, right? All the faculty members, all the management and all these, why they are here? They are all here for you guys, right? We are always focusing on you, the management is focusing on you. I have been here from last 5 months and I have seen every management person, even faculty, they are focusing on you because you are in that patch of light which is very crucial for you. You are just coming from the childhood and entering into adulthood, right? So this is very crucial patch for you. These 4 years are going to be very important for your life, right? So first you should be having clear this thing in your mind. I will take a little bit pause. Let us talk to ourselves, right? Let's have a question, just raise a question to you. What exactly we want in our life? Is it, we can say, a good job? Is it money? No. What is the real thing? Suppose you are going somewhere, you are running your own business, you are starting your own startup, you are working in some research centers, right? So is that enough for your happiness? Is that enough for your life? Is that your goal? As per my opinion is concerned, there is one thing common in all these aspects. Either you are a radiology technologist, you are anesthesia technologist, you are a doctor, you are a researcher, you are a research scholar, or you can be anywhere in any good positions. But is that enough for you? No. One thing is basic in all these, that is real happiness, right? That is a big happiness, authentic happiness. Do we know the meaning of that? Do we know the meaning of happiness? I will quote like there is one professor, he wrote in his book, he was the president of psychology in University of America, right? He wrote down in his book naming authentic happiness. He said that we are having 5 components of happiness, right? Now what are these components? Right? We need to understand this. It's not about you just completing your graduation and you are saying, yes, we are successful. No, guys, you are not successful. Right? So first component is very basic, that is positiveness. Right? So these are positive things. Right? You can be happy, you can be enjoying with your friends, with your classmates. That will make you happy. That is the first component. Right? Second component is to be engaged. To be engaged in any of the tasks such that you will lose the sense of time. You are so much indulged in any of the tasks, like you are working, you are dancing, you are playing, you are studying, whatever the task you are doing, you are working. If you are indulging, if you are into it such that you are completely losing the sense of time, that is another component, right? And third component is meaning, right? It is meaningful what you are doing. Suppose you are studying here, you are doing some kind of programs here, many students are sitting here, if you are from anesthesia, if you are from medical lab technology, right, and if you are from radiology, is it meaningful that you are doing these programs? If we take a moment just sitting alone and taking a moment thinking about ourselves, is it meaningful what we are doing? After 4 or 5 years, where we are seeing ourselves, right? So the last component is accomplishment, right? So looking towards yourself, after each and every day, are you making yourself better from the last day? Is it working? So these things are the real components of happiness. When you are mutualizing all these components, only then you will call yourself happy. You know why? Because I have seen many people around who are in a good positions, but they are not happy. They are earning a lot. They are having a bank balance. They are having a good car, a family car, right? But they are not happy. So wherever you stand in your life, right, the first important question is happiness. Now, how can you get happiness? Is there anything in market that will give you happiness? Is it selling in market? No. It's you, your self-esteem. You will be happy. It's your time now, started now. It's not like you will think after doing my bachelor's, after doing graduation, after 4 years, I will complete my graduation. Yeah, I'm okay now, I will start working, I am successful. No, guys. Who sees future? Future it's a mirage. It's not real. Start it from now, but things should be meaningful for you. Right? So let us take a simple exercise here, right? I think maximum people are here, they are feeling bored because we haven't seen such energy from the participants here. Let us do an exercise, like the one who is sitting in your side, just give 3 compliments to that person. And the person who is receiving compliments will give back 3 compliments. You have 4 minutes, just do it. It's an exercise. 4 compliments. This can be anything. Yes, come on. Oh, come on, backbenchers. I can see you are not doing anything. Come on, participate. Let us do a simple exercise. You need to give compliment to your side person who is just sitting side to you. Come on. No.
वो ऑन करते हैं, माइक हम लेके जाते हैं, वो माइक ऑन करते हैं।
अरे नहीं, let them have it. Good. I can still see some people are there who are just sitting looking at me. They are not passing on the compliments. Come on. Once you are done, you will raise your hands, then I will proceed. Once you are done with the compliments, all of you. Come on.
And you guys can compliment Adil sir also.
Are you done, guys? Are you done, guys? How many people are there who just changed their mood? They were just feeling bored, and by this simple exercise, you are now feeling energetic. You are now feeling happy. Raise your hands. How many students are there? So that is the thing. This is your moment. Now, actually, the question is, what you actually feel when you are passing compliments? Are you feeling happy when you are giving compliment or when you are receiving? Those who are with this point that I got happiness, I feel better when I received some compliment, raise their hands. Come on, raise their hands. Who are with this statement that when I received some kind of compliments, I am feeling happy. Now, how many students are there who are actually thinking that giving the compliment is the real happiness? Come on. So I can see most of the people are with this, and some are still sitting like this. Oh my God, they are not participating in any of the activities. This is exercise for you guys. The point is, the real happiness lies in this point that you are giving compliment, you are giving happiness to some person, right? Even a small act can make someone's day. Everyone is struggling. Your teachers are always fighting with some things, right? They are always coming. Who knows what are the things which are going on in their minds? Not only for teachers, students are there. We don't know, student is coming in the morning and we have no idea what are the things from which he is struggling, right? So even a small gesture can make someone's day, right? So these are some things for the happiness. I will not take much time. I will just conclude this. So I am having a bit of suggestion for you guys, right? Don't just focus on this particular point after completing bachelor's you are done. No. The movement, the habits you are doing now, you are making now, the things you are making now, that will go along with you during the entire life. You are going to take them along. So choose wisely whatever you are doing. Those all things should be meaningful. You just focus on your goal. Okay, is there what is the real happiness? If you go towards setting some basic goals, is that happiness? Will you be satisfied? No. It's better to set hard goals. And once you are cracking those goals, you will see, yes, we have achieved that. Finally, we did it. Right? So these are the things. It's your moment. These 4 years are very crucial for you. Start, focus on your career, move ahead, start continuously, okay, and finally you will be happy. And we hope, from my side as a teacher, I always want that my students will stay at big posts, some big hospitals they will be working. That's enough from my side, and thank you so much for being here on this auspicious event. Thank you so much.
डिपार्टमेंट से
Our talented students will be showcasing their skills, transforming face into stunning work of art inspired by the world of radiology. They are using vibrant colors of despite X-ray images, MRI scans or other radiology related themes. So let's give them a huge round of applause.
Mr. Shoaib sir to the stage. Sir, your unwavering dedication to the field of radiology combined with your exceptional teaching skills has inspired countless students. Your guidance and mentorship have shaped many successful careers. Now, sir, please come.
Good afternoon, everyone. Do you guys know me, who I am? I have joined here very recently. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Shoaib Rashid, and I am from Department of Radiology. So, today is not 8th of November, but we celebrate this day on 8th of November because, can I get the mic? Can I get one more mic? We celebrate this day, that is the Radiology Day, on 8th of November because on 8th of November the radiations were discovered by William Conrad Roentgen. He was doing some stuff with, he was doing some experiment with cathode rays, and accidentally he saw there is some kind of material around that experiment, and the material started glowing, and he got a quick kick on his mind that why some material behind that is glowing. Over there is glowing. There was a material known as fluorescent material that was glowing because of those cathode radiations. And he called her wife and cried like, oh, I found x-rays, I found x-rays. He drawn his hand in between those the material and those cathode rays, and he saw his hand on that material. So what he did is he called her wife and started taking images of different body parts. And one interesting fact, and I would say this is one saddest interesting fact, that her wife died because of those radiations, as we were not, at that time, we were not able to find the harmful effects of radiations. But nowadays, we know the radiations are harmful. And today, this year, 2024, we know the theme of today's day is radiographers seeing the unseen. That means radiographers do see those things which a normal human being cannot see, and it is only because of William Conrad Roentgen. We can call him Sir W.C. Roentgen. Those cancer cells in the body because of these radiations, and we call that as therapies, radiation therapies, right? So after that we got into multiple trends and advancements in the radiology. And we saw, we had currently CT scan, MRI scan, then ultrasound, and apart from these radiations, those who are sensitive to radiations, we can take images of body still. If a person is sensitive to radiations, that means radiations may harm the patient. For example, if a patient is suffering from any cancer, we cannot give him too much radiations. And what we do at that time is we used to take that patient to MRI scan, because that do not use ionizing radiations, those X-rays. What do we use in MRI then? Anybody who knows? What do we use in MRI then? Can anybody answer? What do we use in MRI rather than using radiations? We use very big magnets and magnetic field and radio frequency waves to create images of the body. And apart from this, we are currently taking images because of sound waves as well. Highly intensity sound waves. Do you guys know what is the human audible range? एक इंसान कितना सुन सकता है, कौन से रेंज तक सुन सकता है? Very nice. It's 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz, right? Beyond this, that means beyond 20,000 hertz, we had a sound wave, and because of that sound waves, we can create images of body. And one more interesting thing here, that recent trends and advancements in the radiology we had, that we can treat cancer with the help of these sound waves as well. That is known as HIFU, HIFU, high frequency, high intensity focused ultrasound. Because of these radiations, we can treat, mostly we use it to treat for breast cancer, and we can use it for every cancer inside the body. And when we give too much radiation, too much sound waves on a single point, for example, imagine there is a breast with cancer inside it, and what we do is we used to give highly focused. We used to focus those high intensity sound waves on that cancer cell, on those cancer cells, and those cancer cells started coagulating, dying because of those sound waves, and we call that as coagulative necrosis, right? Do you agree with me? Very nice. So I used to call myself as a magical person, or I can say a magical radiographer, because radiographers used to see those body parts which a normal human being cannot see because of this is only because of radiations and all, right? So I hope from today, those who are from radiology, who among you is from radiology department? Please raise your hands. I think you should be proud of yourself, and you should call yourself as magical radiographer, not simple radiographer, because you can see those parts. You can see bones, you can see kidneys of a person, you can see intestines of a person, you can see liver of a person. You can not only this is very small. You can see the arteries and veins that are used to. What are arteries and veins used for? To circulate blood and to supply oxygen, nutrients to cells, body cells, right? So we used to see those arteries and veins as well, how blood flows, with how much there is speed of that blood. We used to see that, and if there is any stenosis anywhere in the artery or any vein, we can see that as well, and we can treat that as well. And the treatment is known as angioplasty, by which we can remove the either fat. If there is any plaque formation inside any artery, we can remove that plaque as well with the help of angioplasty. That can be CT guided, that can be ultrasound guided, or simply that can be X-ray guided angioplasty. Furthermore, I would like to say is we should be proud that we are radiographers, not only radiographers but magical radiographers, right? So I would like to thank you. Thank you so much for listening to me. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words.
Now, we would like to welcome our chief guest, Dr. Harsimar Chawla. Welcome to our gathering, ma'am. We are delighted to have you with us. We hope this moment brings joy, warmth, and lasting memories. Your presence truly makes this occasion special. Now, I would like to call our faculty teachers along with our chief guest to come up on the stage and present a bouquet to her as a token of love.
Chancellor, please wait everyone for the cake cutting ceremony.
Next, we have a presentation by a bright and talented student from 5th semester. Please welcome Alois to the stage. Let's give a huge round of applause for Alois.
Being here, today is National Education Day. We had a lot of insight from different faculty students presenting about radiology. So the theme of this year is the radiographers seeing the unseen. So I'll just generalize from what you have heard from different people who have been here. So the concept of radiographers seeing unseen in radiology refers to the ability of imaging technologies to reveal conditions and abnormalities that are not visible to the naked eyes. So we have these different kind of modalities from radiology that we are able to see those like conditions and abnormalities that are not seen. So I'll be going to explain some different diagnostic imaging modality used in radiology department, and I'll just generalize them, giving some concept about that. So we have X-rays. X-rays in radiology department used to visualize bone fractures and infection. Can you go to the next slide, please? Next slide. So with the help of X-rays, when you have, next slide. When you have any fracture, bone fracture, we are able to note by using of X-ray. Next. Next. Okay. Yeah, I wanted this X-ray of bone fracture. With the help of X-ray, we are able to see any kind of fracture that happened that within our naked eyes we cannot actually see, but with the help of X-ray we can see there's radius and which bone is having infection and it's not the first one. So the other modality that we use is the other modality that we have is CT scan. It will provide detailed cross-sectional images of body, helping to identify tumors, organs, abnormalities, and internal injuries. So with the help of this imaging modality that we call CT scan, we're able to get to know the internal injuries that a person got from any accident. And also we have another modality called MRI, magnetic resonance imaging. It offers high resolution images of soft tissue, crucial for diagnosing of brain, spinal, and joint infection. And also we have ultrasound. Ultrasound utilizes sound waves to create images, commonly used for monitoring pregnancy and evaluating organ. So also another modality that we have PET scan. PET scan is a new advanced imaging modality as well, and we're using it in nuclear medicine. And the PET scan is post-radiation emission tomography, and we say it's a medical imaging technology that allows doctors to observe metabolic process in the body. Well, the good thing about this PET scan, we introduce radio tracer and this substance into the body. They absorbed from like glucose, FDG, kind of substance that you introduce in our body, then it emits radiation. So it detects those metabolic processes going on in our body, and we're able to get what's the problem, cancer, tumors, and different stuff. And also we have SPECT. So we have PET scan and SPECT. Okay, so a SPECT is a single photon emission tomography. Well, it's another also imaging modality. It's a nuclear imaging technique that provides detailed images of blood flow and functional activity of tissue and organs. So with these all modalities that we are using in radiology department, we are able to visualize those unseen features, condition, and abnormality within our bodies. So it's very crucial to have the insight about this. When you are going to the hospital, we just get some diagnosis. Go to the next slide. This is CT, lumbar spine. We can see here, like we're able to check, we're using CT if there is any problem within the lumbar spine. This will visualize, give more details. Next slide. So early detection, if there is any cancer within brain or whatever, we are able to get to see. But normally we can't see with our actual eyes. We need imaging modality that might be MRI. Next, ultrasound. Well, ultrasound nowadays is used for detection in pregnancy and Also we have abdominal ultrasound and more stuff. So it's very helpful because with this help we are able to diagnose the progress of a baby, And it's also a non-invasive procedure like CT angiography. Those imaging modalities we are introducing contrast solution to the body. We're able to image and see different organs in the body like the heart, the kidney, and we're able to evaluate the condition within our body organ tissue. Guiding treatment. Well, with the use of diagnostic imaging modality, we're able to it helps doctors to guide their treatment diagnosis. For example, we have a CM machine. This machine helps during a procedure, like when the doctors are doing surgery, it really provides them accuracy and information that they are doing it correctly. So, yeah, it helps them to guide their surgery. Research and development. So, advancing radiology continuously enhance our understanding of pathology, lead to development in new imaging technologies. Apart from surgeries, with more advancement, more research that have been done, and improvement in radiology department. So it is keep improving and growing day by day. Next slide. So the power of unseen radiology highlights essential role in imaging in modern medicine. As I said, like now we do have nuclear medicine apart in surgeries that we started from X-rays where we just get like very little information. So thank you very much. This was prepared by me and my friend. Thank you very much for your attention.
Now we have the honor of inviting our distinguished guest, Dr. Harsimar Chawla, as a renowned consultant at SPS Hospitals, Ludhiana. Dr. Harsimar Chawla brings a wealth of knowledge and experience to the table. She will be sharing her valuable insight and inspire us with her words of wisdom.
Very good afternoon, everyone. This is Dr. Harsimar Chawla, Consultant Radiology, SPS Hospital, Ludhiana. So today, as we are gathered here to celebrate Radiology Day, we also have a special day today, the National Education Day. So, as we know, the education is very important for all of us. As all of us know, education is really important for all of us. It helps us in bringing the growth and development of our society and for the person as a whole. So let's start with our presentation today. I hope all of you have enjoyed the lunch. So today, on this day, World Radiology Day, as we all know, we celebrate this day on 8th of November. So let's first have insight about W.C. Roentgen. He's our father of radiology, and let's not go much deep into it. We all know X-rays were invented by him in 1895. So the theme for this year is Seeing the Unseen. So let's discuss about the meaning of seeing the unseen. This day we also pay tribute to all of the people behind the who give us clarity about the healthcare system and how radiology has been evolved. It has evolved as an eye of medicine. So let me talk to you about the seeing the unseen. Suppose patient walks to us in OPD with a headache. So how can you tell me what he is having? Can anyone tell me?
Any student?
Patient walks with severe headache. So just by seeing the patient, what you can tell me? Anyone?
Please smile. Stand up, Chawla. आराम से, आराम से.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Hi, good afternoon.
Ma'am, when a patient will arrive in your OPD with the prescription headache,
Yeah.
first of all, we go for the physical examination
Okay.
and we take the history of the patient. Then, as per your medical education, you recommend either preoperative treatment, that is a conservative treatment, ma'am.
Before that, how you will go into world of radiology, like seeing the unseen. You'll run certain tests. You'll run with CT. So then you can see what is going on inside the human body.
Yes, ma'am.
So it's the beauty of seeing the unseen.
Yes,
you
ma'am.
can see the things which others can't see.
Yes, ma'am.
And you'll help the like surgeons and medical practitioners and help them in diagnosis and further treatment.
Yes, ma'am.
Exactly.
Yes, ma'am.
So the radiology, it's like you can say they are magicians. You will find out things which other can't see, then you will guide them in further plan.
Yes,
right?
Thank you, ma'am.
Radiology is eternal part of modern healthcare to improve patient outcome. So if we will diagnose the things and give the diagnosis to the clinicians, obviously it will be easy for them to further manage, and we can diagnose treatment and treat early. Next. So who are radiographers? As I said, the radiographers are magicians. Exactly, they'll find out the things and they will help us in guiding and further treatment options. So initially, X-ray, radiology was only limited to X-rays. As we know, our father of radiology discovered X-rays. And now the radiology field is so vast and we have so many options, like I'll tell you in further slides. See, we have starting from X-rays, then we go with CT scan, MRI, PET, SPET, so many things. Interventional radiology, even we guide surgeons to provide the assess where to go for the port and further treatment options. So as I said, X-ray, CT, MRI, ultrasound, nuclear medicines include all radioactive tracers which we give inside patient's body. So each modality has it is unique in its own way. So this is digital radiography, this is ultrasound, CT, MRI, PET scan, SPET scan, intervention. Let me tell you something about SPET scan. So will anyone tell me the full form of SPET?
5th semester. Valia, you can also answer.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Can you repeat your question, please? The full form of SPECT.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, SPECT stands for single photon emission tomography.
Yeah.
Yes.
So can you tell me something about it? Do you know anything?
Yeah.
Please elaborate.
Well, SPECT is a nuclear imaging modality that used for diagnosis and treating to diagnose and treat different diseases, like detects like cancer, tumors, and other abnormalities, and also metabolic activities that within the cells.
Yeah, right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Actually, what is PET? See, we inject radioactive tracer in human body. And the beauty is that the tracer, with that we use camera. We say it's PET camera. That this camera is used to identify and create images which we see as a 3D image on a screen. So see, with the rays we create the image. It's such a beautiful thing. So in intervention, we have both vascular and non-vascular imaging techniques. So in vascular, it has diagnostic, therapeutic and details you will learn in your when you go for intern. In non-vascular, there are various procedures, like patient comes with abscess, liver abscess, we can drain that, we can put tube in that. So suppose patient has fluid in the chest, we can put chest tube. So it will further guide and treat the patient. So in current days, there is artificial imaging which has taken role. Can anyone tell me about artificial imaging? Any idea?
Masters?
Artificial imaging. So it's a software actually with which we can diagnose the treatment, diagnose the pathology there. Like suppose we take an X-ray of a patient, and this software will pinpoint on the problem where it is. So it is a very recent advancement which is ongoing in this field of radiology, and it improves the time, it reduces our reporting error, and it's very, like I will say, beneficial for all of us. So power of seeing the unseen. So let's discuss about the power of X-ray. Will anyone tell me the power of X-ray? With X-ray, what all we can see?
With the help of X-ray, we can detect the upper respiratory tract infections.
Okay, like?
We can, like pneumothorax, hemothorax,
Okay.
lung abscess,
Okay.
cardiomegaly,
Okay.
and lower limb slack fractures.
So see, it's the power of X-ray. With a single image, we can see so many things. We can diagnose tumors, we can diagnose infections, and so on. And you even know the role of X-ray is beyond medical fraternity. Like in security checks, it's used for artwork, it is used. So it's radiology is not limited to only medical imaging, it's beyond that. So like I said, it's used to diagnose lung problem, bone cancer, fracture, breast cancer, foreign bodies, dental problem, etc. It is also used to treat cancer cells, which we say radiotherapy. We use radiations which are targeted to certain tissue which has cancer, and it kills the cells. Like application outside medical field, I told you, at airport security check and to authenticate artwork. So like to read the X-rays, bones will always appear white and air will appear black. This you should remember that. So we will see muscles, fluid, they will have shades of grey. So like we discussed, the patient presented with headache, so how you will go with it, how you will help the clinicians with that. So this I will show you one video. See the beauty of radiology. You can see the patient swallowing a pineapple juice. See. Can you see the movement down there? See the art. You can see once again. So radiology is a boom in medical fraternity. So you should everyone be proud to be chosen as a radiologist, radio technicians. I will tell you certain job options which you can have, like the courses, like first we go for BSc, MSc, then next we have a technician course. You can even work in a private sector, government hospitals. You have multiple options. Like after BSc, MSc, you can even go for PhD. And then you can even choose yourself to be an X-ray technician, MRI, CT, or all together you can work in everything. So it's a very big advanced field. So at last, I would like to thank all the radiographers who help us in guiding and reaching to the treatment plan. And as we all of know, you should be proud of yourself to be chosen in this field. So thank you so much.
Today, we are truly honored to have you with us, ma'am. Your insightful address has provided us with valuable knowledge and inspiration. A heartfelt thank you to you, ma'am, for sharing your expertise.
It's time to recognize and extend our heartfelt gratitude to everyone who has contributed to making this gathering a success. In doing so, it's my pleasure to invite someone whose word and gratitude and reflection truly captures the essence of today's processing, Mr. Kessis sir. Kessis sir has been instrumental part of our journey, supporting and encouraging us every step of the way. His profound appreciation for the dedication to all those who involved, be the organizer, voluntary participants and esteemed guests. His word will serve as a bridge of thanks, connecting each and every one of us who play a role in making today's possible. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Kessis sir to the stage as he shares his vote of thanks and acknowledge the efforts, dedication and commitment that has brought this event alive.
Thank you, Sonia. Good afternoon, everyone. As we conclude today's World Radiography Day celebration, it's my privilege to express our gratitude on behalf of the organizing team. First and foremost, I extend a heartfelt thanks to our Chancellor Sir, Honorable Sardar Charanjit Singh Channi, for their invaluable support and guidance, which has been essential in making this event a success. To our Vice Chancellor Sir, Professor Dr. Abhishek Tripathi, thank you for your leadership and dedication, which continuously inspires and drives us forward in our mission to advance knowledge and practice in radiography. Our sincere thanks also goes to the head of the school, Mr. Harpreet Singh Bhami, whose commitments and hard work has been integral in organizing today's event. We are deeply grateful to our estimated guest speaker, Dr. Harsimar Chawla, for sharing their expertise with us. Dr. Chawla, your insights for the evolving role of radiography in healthcare enrich us all and provide valuable perspective that will carry forward. I would also like to acknowledge and thank the teachers of health sciences, allied health sciences who joined us today. Your presence and support truly reflects the collaborative spirit of our institution, and we are grateful for your participating in making the event a success. A special thanks to the organizing team, volunteers and team radiology, whose efforts behind the scene ensure that today's event runs smoothly. Your dedication is truly appreciated. And finally, thank you all attendants for the enthusiasm and participation. Your presence here today highlights the strength and commitment of our radiology committee. As we wrap up, let's take us with us the inspiration and insight gained today. Working together towards the continued advancement of radiography. Thank you everyone and happy World Radiography Day. Thank you so much.
Now, I would like to call Dr. Harsimar Chawla to the stage with Nikhil ma'am, Kessis sir and Adil sir.
Come one by one on stage. I will call our guest. Dr. Please, Chawla ma'am, you can come here. And also Nikhil ma'am is here. And faculty can also join us. All the faculty, 2 game winners are here. We will have, that's not much, but gift is gift, right? It's a prize. So it's a memento. So we will just distribute this. Kindly come, Ripindeep and Abhishek from RIT. Ripindeep is here? Okay, anyone can come on her behalf. Anyone from 5th semester? Class for Abhishek. He was a winner in push-ups, right? Come on, a big round of applause for Abhishek. on behalf of Ripindi, we are here, Swadhyay is here. So, I will present moment of appreciation. Okay, let's have a group photograph then with the students who are wearing apron and we will conclude this, right? Those students who are wearing aprons, kindly come here. Those who are wearing aprons, white aprons, lab coats, hurry up. Okay, let us change the plan. First, RIT first will come, then RIT third, SC RIT fifth, masters, then anesthesia first if they are present, anesthesia third, right? Anesthesia fifth and master's students, right? So let's call one by one and it will be a group photograph for all of this. First RIT first, RIT 1. Now RIT third and fifth. Come on, hurry up. Third and fifth. So thank you so much for being such a supportive students. And also we will not ignore our Ajay sir. Thank you so much for being here from IT department. Thank you so much sir. And thank you our media supporters. Thank you so much Awad sir. And sir please thank you so much. आप यहाँ आए हमारे साथ.